Hello dear students, in last class in math chapter number 3 how many squares we have seen what is perimeter and if the squares are given to us how to find the perimeter. Today we will see how to find the perimeter of a square and perimeter of a rectangle. First of all, we recall what is perimeter. Perimeter means the sum of the length of all the sides of a closed figure. So here we have one closed figure and it is a square. And students, the measure of one side is given to us. The length of one side is given to us and it is 3 centimeters. Dear students, we know that in square all sides are equal. So the measure of one side is given to us, it is 3 centimeters. So other 3 sides are also with 3 centimeters. And we know that what is perimeter? Perimeter means the sum of the length of all sides of the closed figure. So here we find the perimeter of square. Perimeter is equal to, we add all 4 sides. So 3 centimeters plus 3 centimeters plus 3 centimeters plus 3 centimeters. So 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. So what is its perimeter? 12 centimeter. Okay. Now we use formula. How to find perimeter of a square by using a formula. Students, here you can see that 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter means repeated addition. Repeated addition of 3 centimeter. So here we make formula. Perimeter of a square. How many times 3 centimeter? 4 times 3 centimeter means 4 multiplied by sides. 4 multiplied by sides. So 4 times side means here we have to write the length of the given side. So 4 multiplied by 3 centimeter. It is 4 3 12 centimeter. See here, 12 centimeter, 12 centimeter. So if square is given to you and you have to find its perimeter, you can find it by addition and you can find it by using the formula. So what is the formula to find perimeter of a square? Perimeter of a square is equal to 4 multiplied by side. Now rectangle. Rectangle is given to us and this is the length of the rectangle and this is the breadth of the rectangle. Dear students, we know that in rectangle opposite sides are equal. So this one is length, this one is also its length and it is with 5 centimeter. Here 2 is breadth. So its opposite sides also breadth and if this breadth is 2 centimeter, its opposite side is also 2 centimeter. Now we find its perimeter. So perimeter of a rectangle, what we do? We add the length of all its 4 sides. So perimeter is equal to 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter plus 2 centimeter plus 2 centimeter. Now we add them. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. And 12 plus 2, 40 centimeter. Now we make a formula. So perimeter of a rectangle. See, 5 centimeter. What is 5 centimeter? Its length. So L plus this 5 centimeter is also its length. And 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter is breadth. So B plus B. L plus M, 2L. Plus B plus B, 2B. Now 2 is common. So we write it only one time, and in bracket we write L plus B. Okay. Now 2 in bracket. What is our L? L is 5 centimeter, and breadth is 2 centimeter. So 2 into bracket 5 plus 2, 7. Now see, 2 and in bracket 7 is there. No sign is there. But what is there? Multiplication is there. If no sign is there, we have to consider it. Multiplication is there. Now we have to multiply them. 2 7s are 14. So its perimeter is 14 centimeter. See here and here. So when you have to find a perimeter of a rectangle and a perimeter of a square, you can use any method. You can do directly, you can add the length of all sides, or you can use the formulas. Now students, we see area. What is area of the given figure? See, one graph paper is given to you, and on this graph paper one stamp is kept. So we have to find what is the area of this stamp. Here given to us 1 square is equal to 1 centimeter multiplied by 1 centimeter. Means this side is 1 centimeter and this one is also 1 centimeter. So its area of one box, area of a square, is equal to 1 centimeter multiplied by 1 centimeter is equal to 1 square centimeter. So area of 1 square is equal to 1 square centimeter, 2 square centimeter, 3 square centimeter, 4 square centimeter, 5 square centimeter, and 6 square centimeter. We have to see how many squares are occupied by the stamp, and we know that the area of 1 square is equal to 1 square centimeter. So 1 square plus 1 square centimeter 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 means 6 square centimeter. So the area of a stamp is equal to 6 square centimeter. So we can say that what is area? Area means the measure of space occupied by any figure in a plane. In a plane means in a surface is called its area. Again, what is area? The measure of the space. How much space is occupied by any figure in a plane is called its area. And we have seen that how to find the area. If graph paper is not given to us, only length of sides are given to us, how to find its area? So we see that what is its length? 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So it is 3 centimeter. And this side is 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter means 2 centimeter. And area, when we have to find area, area means side multiplied by side. So we find area is equal to side multiplied by side. Here the shape of same is rectangle. So this one is its length and this one is its breadth. So we write that length multiplied by breadth. So length is 3 centimeter and breadth is 2 centimeter. So it is 6 square centimeter. How many squares are occupied? 6. So we write 6 square centimeter. When we write the answer of area, always we have to write square. If unit centimeter is given to us, we write square centimeter. If unit meter is given to us, we write square meter. Now we see represent the area in different ways. So here area is given to us for this figure. It is 12 square centimeter. How it is 12 square centimeter? See here. How many boxes are occupied? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 4 boxes. How many times? 1, 2 and 3 times. So this one is 4 centimeter and this one is 3 centimeter. We know that area means side multiplied by side. So the length of this side is 4 centimeter and the length of this side is 3 centimeter. So area is 4 3s are 12 square centimeter. Now we have to represent the same area in different ways. So how to represent it? We can represent it many ways. See, total 12 square centimeter means we have to draw 12 square. So I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 6 centimeter and 1 and 2, 2 centimeter. So 6 area is equal to side multiplied by side. So 6 centimeter multiplied by 2 centimeter is equal to 12 square centimeter. 12 square centimeter, this one is also 12 square centimeter. So I represented the same area in different ways. Understood? Yes. So dear students, here on a graph paper, 2 figures are given to us and we have to find its area. See, here in figures, we can see that the figures have occupied some of the full square, some of the half square, some of the more than half square and some of the less than half square. So how to find the area of like this figure? So first of all, we find the area of figure A. So students, here we can see that this figure has occupied 1, 2, 3, 4 full square, and we know that the area of 1 square is equal to 1 square centimeter, because the length of 1 square is 1 centimeter multiplied by 1 centimeter. So area of 1 square is equal to 1 square centimeter. So here it occupies 1, 2, 3, 4 full squares and 2 half square. So how to find its area? So to find area of this kind of figure, we have formula. Area is equal to area of complete square we consider it as full square. If half, we take it, we consider it as half square. But if a figure occupies more than half square, listen carefully. If a figure occupies more than half square, we have to consider it as full square. Means we have to count it as full square. And if a figure occupies less than half square, we have not to consider it. Means we have not to count that square. Now let's see the example. So here we write area of complete square. How many area complete square? 4. So we write it 4. Plus area of half square. Area, how many half square are there? 2. So it is 2. But they are half, so we have to divide it by 2. Plus area of square more than half. So here no square is more than half, so then we have to write 0. Now 2 upon 2 means 2 ones are 2. 2 half square means 1 full square. So it is 4 plus 1 is equal to 5 square centimeter. How many squares are occupied? 5 square centimeter. Now we find the area of figure B. So first of all we count area of complete square. How many complete squares are occupied by this figure? So see, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 squares are occupied the full square. So it is 4. Plus area of half square. See, here you can see that not a single half square is occupied by this figure. So we write it 0. Plus area of square more than half. Here you can see this square is more than half. This one is also more than half. This one is also more than half. And this one is also more than half. So I told you that the figure occupied more than half square, we have to consider it as full square. So more than half, 4 squares occupied more than half, we have to consider as a full square. So now the remaining, see, this is less than half, this one is also less than half, this one is also less than half. We have not to count them. So the area of figure B is equal to 8 square centimeter. Again, listen carefully. The figure occupied some of the full and some of the half and some of more than half or some of less than half square. How to find the area? So we know that full square, the area of full square is equal to 1 square centimeter. We consider them as full square, complete square. If they are half square, so we have to consider them as half square. But how to write? 2 half square means 2 divided by 2. If 4 half squares, then 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. Okay? Then if it considers more than half square, so if it occupies more than half square, we have to consider them as full square. And if they occupy less than half, we have not to consider them, we have not to count them. So dear students, I hope you have understood all these examples, how to find perimeter, how to find area, what is perimeter, what is area, if the figure is given on the stem, how to find it, if the figure has not complete shape, it is incomplete shape, it is not the complete shape, then how to find the area. So dear students, try to do other examples by yourselves. Till that, good